talk about how Microsoft helps organizations do more with less. Of course, we're all familiar with some or all of the leading solutions that Microsoft has. Microsoft, of course, is all about efficiency and productivity in their marketing. At least there's a lot of products, a lot of services, or as I like to say, there's a lot of opportunities for organizations to go in there, and depending on your use cases, depending on your outcomes that you're trying to drive towards, there are solutions that are out there to help you along that path. So let's talk about those, kind of the major buckets of solutions. So first and foremost is the Microsoft Dynamics 365. How can you do more with less with Microsoft Dynamics? And so this allows you to like automate manual and time-consuming tasks, such as data entry and document handling. It allows you to do things when you think about CRM and ERP capabilities, marketing automation solutions that allow you to streamline communications, to enhance customer engagements, like through the CRM solutions. Analyze your data. So looking at the built-in analytics and reporting tools to give you better insights into your business operations. And then, of course, because it's cloud-based, accessible from everywhere, allows you to create a mobile path for your employees to get access to this data. Now, then you have Azure. Again, another broad bucket of categories or of solutions that are out there. Azure has a lot of components. The things that allow you to do more with less is because of its scalability. It allows you to automate. So a lot of the tools that allow you to automate those time-consuming tasks from an operations and infrastructure management side. Again, the analytics, but also the robust security features to protect your data and applications. So it has the built-in compliance and threat detection and identity management tools. It has a lot of the DevOps support tools, allowing you to improve collaboration and increase your automation and really accelerate the delivery of your solutions. And then increasingly, we're seeing in the news a lot of the AI and machine learning capabilities, allowing you to build intelligent applications that can automate tasks, extract insights, and improve your decision-making capability.
What Microsoft is doing recently is just incredible, and I think they're getting a lot of attention, duly so. I mean, it's we're on Azure, and the tool set is so rich, and to add some of the OpenAI stuff that they're now looking to add is really just creating a whole new world for its customers.
And there's a blend between that. I mean, this is more of the infrastructural, but then there's the next category, which we all know is Microsoft 365. So it's that productivity suite. I mean, Microsoft 365 SKU, I know they've rebranded, moved away from Office 365 to Microsoft 365, but the SKU of Microsoft 365 includes Windows, was initially Windows 10, now Windows 11, enterprise mobility, and the security options. But when we talk about M365, we're largely talking about the collaboration stack. So there's all the tools that we know that are within that. And of course, there's features daily. I mean, Microsoft Teams alone had over 450 updates last year. I mean, it's incredible the pace of innovation that's happening. And so sometimes it's really hard to keep up. But there's a lot that you can do, again, around collaboration with Teams and SharePoint and OneDrive. You have the productivity capabilities of the Office tools, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, which I use every single day, OneDrive. You have the mobile access. You've got the built-in security capabilities that have they're really pushing heavily the two-factor authentication, data loss prevention, the encryption capabilities when you're collaborating across these tools. The automation capabilities. So there's more and more that you're able to do. If you're a little more technical via PowerShell to go in and create scripting and automation on your own, or leverage the Power Platform to go in and automate some of these things. But there's also native automation capabilities more and more through each of those solutions. Then you look at the Microsoft Power Platform, and this is a rapidly growing area, of course. The whole idea behind the Power Platform is doing more with less, of leveraging the people that know your data, that know your business, and are creating automations without having to go buy a third-party tool to automate these business processes, to be able to go and create those workflows to those Power App solutions. So Power Automate for workflows, formerly Microsoft Flows. or Power Apps and Power Virtual Agents, so the chat modules and things that you can go and do. But so it allows you to do this, low to no code custom application development to pull in more and robust data and really to create automations based on the data. So build dynamic solutions to integrate these with other solutions. So I'm constantly seeing out, certainly within the MVP community, people sharing when they do an integration that they've built and they integrate with Dynamics and with Salesforce or with Amazon and other solutions that are out there, other clouds, all things that you could do through the Power Platform. And so, of course, providing solutions that are unique to your business is a great way that you can do more with less. Another big category is Microsoft Viva. And of course, this is the employee experience platform. And there's a lot within that. I mean, you could have a full webinar on each of the standalone products within that SKU or within that brand. But you have things like Viva Connections, which is that front end, the website that you always wanted on top of your SharePoint site, now accessible through Teams. You have for employee development, you have the Viva Learning. So to be able to go and personalize the training capabilities, the training, looking in, tapping in, and creating like roadmaps for education for your employees to make it easier for them to self-drive their own development and get more out of their day-to-day job and learn additional skills. To also be aware and track around employee well-being, which is so important. Tracking, making sure that that they're able to communicate, that they don't feel like they are islands unto themselves within the organization, but they're able to better communicate and collaborate with others within the organization. So it's all about well-being, knowledge sharing, and then again, automation. So plugging in via the Power Platform and automating a lot of your business processes and tying into your training modules, tying into the social network within your organization. So there's a lot happening around Viva. Again, that's a topic. It's a serious topic.
I don't know if you saw the news last month that they brought GPT in and they have a new Viva Sales module, which helps salespeople. It actually will automatically recommend content in emails to the salespeople in order to move the prospect or customer to the next stage in the pipeline. I mean, it's incredible, forward thinking for them on how to actually help sales do more.
Yeah, and there's actually kind of adding on to that. That's a great point because yes, there's a sales module. I always like to remind people that LinkedIn and it was acquired by Microsoft, and there's a lot of integration that's happening in the back end. So you have the integration between LinkedIn and Dynamics 365 to be able to provide users with access to that sales navigator and to the Viva sales capability. So bringing all that data in, doing that the integrations with Outlook. So again, being able to go in through your contacts, if you've got that integration, to be able to see the deeper profile based on your relationship out on LinkedIn and find more robust information about the people that you're in contact with in Outlook. Microsoft Teams integration, Microsoft Office integrations, LinkedIn Learning and Microsoft Learn integration. So pulling all that into your Viva Learning module as well. So you can actually leverage, depending on whether it's the free content or the paid content through the LinkedIn Learning, pulling all that in and making more robust your automated and personalized learning paths for your employees. So just a ton that's happening within the Microsoft ecosystem, depending on what the priorities are for your organization. Just a lot happening there to help with collaboration, automation, and to help you with better decision making inside your organization.